All right, here we go. We're going to do a little review of graphing linear equations. Remember that in the word linear is the word line. So these equations draw lines. Pretty cool. All right, so we are going to do it in two ways. We're going to use slope-intercept form, and we're going to use intercepts. So as you hopefully remember, M stands for the slope of a line. B stands for the y-intercept, and that is where the line crosses the y-axis. Okay? And then actually, a lot of people don't think about it, but x and y are a point on the line. All right, so that's what all of those parts mean. The easiest way to graph it is using the slope and a y-intercept. All right? Then you could also graph it using just intercepts, which is where it crosses the x-axis and where it crosses the y-axis. Okay, so now we're going to do an example. So let's look at this one here. Let's say we had y equals 2/3 x plus 4. All right, when you are graphing, we want to look at these two numbers. These are the most important ones. The number in front of the x and the number by itself. All right, we want to start with this number, the y-intercept. The y-intercept is 4. That means this crosses the y-axis, this axis, at 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so this point came from that number, and that is where we begin. That's where we start. From there, we need to count the slope. So we know our slope is 2/3, and our y-intercept is 4. All right. The number on top is up or down. Since this is positive, we're going to go up 2. The bottom number is left or right. Since it's positive, we're going to go right 3. So from this point, we want to go up 1, 2, over 1, 2, 3, and put a point. You could also go down 2, -2, -3, backwards 3. And you can see they all line up. They form a line. So you just connect them and draw some arrows saying it goes on forever. And that is how you graph a line using slope-intercept form. All right. Using intercepts, you could, I'm just going to make this the easiest way. X-intercept, if somebody just literally told you the x-intercept and the y-intercept. If the x-intercept is, let's say, -3 and the y-intercept is 4, literally all you do is you say, okay, this crosses the x-axis at -3. 1, 2, 3. It crosses the y-axis at 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's it. All right, you connect them, and that's your line. That's the easiest way to do it. So x-intercept is on the x-axis, y-intercept is on the y-axis. All right, let's do a couple examples. All right, first one, we want to graph. It looks like it's in slope-intercept form. It's in y equals mx plus b form. The slope is -3/4. The y-intercept is 2. All right, taken just straight out of the equation. This -3 means we're going to go down 3, +4 over 4. You could also go up 3 and backwards 4 to keep it negative. And the y-intercept is 2. The y-intercept is where we begin. So we're going to begin by putting a point up 1, 2 on the y-axis. Begin. from there, you're going to go down 3. 1, 2, 3, and over 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you could keep going down 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. You could go up 3, 1, 2, 3, backwards 1, 2, 3, 4, and you see they all fall into a line. You really only need 2 points to create a line. Oops, I missed it. But I'm just trying to give you some examples. All right. Any questions? If you have them, we have office hours. All right. This one is a little bit different because remember, slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. And in this one, we have a number with our y. We have our x on the other side. This is all messed up. All right, so we're going to change this into slope-intercept form. Right now, it's in standard form. So to change it, we're going to rewrite it. X minus 4y equals 28. We want to get the y alone, so we're going to follow equation stuff to get it in the right form. So we're going to draw our line. We want to get our x's away, so we're going to move those over. We have negative 4y equals, and these we cannot combine. They're not like terms. So negative x plus 28. We have negative 4 times y, so we need to divide by negative 4, and we're going to divide actually everything by negative 4. That means we have y equals, we have a negative and a negative, which is positive, 1 over 4x. 28 divided by negative 4 is negative 7. This is in the right form. That's in the correct form. All right. So now we know the slope is 1/4 and the y-intercept is negative 7. All right. So you have to rearrange to get it into the right form. All right. And now we can graph. So we need to begin with the y-intercept. The y-intercept is negative 7, so we're going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points. Put a point there. That's the y-intercept, and now we're going to look at the slope. This slope says 1 over 4. That means up 1 over 4. From here, up 1 over 1, 2, 3, 4. Up 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you have a line. All right, I hope that this is ringing a bell. Let's keep moving on. I'm going to do 2 more just to be annoyingly thorough. All right, this one is not in slope-intercept form, but it does give us enough information to graph this line. It tells us that 8, 3 is a point on the line. So we're going to go to 8. Remember, this is x, y. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, up 3. 1, 2, 3. That is that point. And then from there, we know that the slope is 1 over 2. Positive 1, up 1, positive 2, over 2. So from here, we're going to go up 1 and over 2. Or you could go down 1 and backwards 2. And this would be your line. Okay, so it's just a little bit different, not using the slope-intercept form, but it is another way to graph a line. And lastly, using intercepts. We know the x-intercept is 5, so we're going to find 5 on the x-axis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and put a point. Y-intercept is negative 2. 1, 2. Put a point. And that's your line. All right, so you can see there are many ways to do this. They all rely on the same principles, and I hope that you understand. If not, let me know, and have a wonderful day.